back to my channel. I'm Charlotte. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 2 5-ingredient vegan pasta dishes. For the first recipe, I'm going to be showing you how to make a zucchini pesto tagliatelle with sautéed shiitake mushrooms. It's a healthier version of the normal pesto recipe because it uses mostly zucchini and a lot less oil. However, it is equally as delicious and really simple to make. For our second recipe, we're making a soy sauce, butter, mixed mushroom pasta. It is simple and so delicious. So I hope you enjoy these 2 recipes, and let's get started. For our zucchini pesto, we're going to need half of a large zucchini, which is about 150 grams. Cut them into 1/2 inch slices. Then cut them into quarters. Set aside your sliced zucchini. Roughly mince 2 cloves of garlic. Set aside your minced garlic. You'll need 6 fresh shiitake mushrooms. Remove the stems. Slice them into thin slices. In a pan, heat up 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Keep your heat on medium-high, and when the oil's hot, add in your sliced zucchini, as well as your minced garlic. Sauté your zucchini on medium-high heat for 5 to 6 minutes until it's fork tender like this. Remove your sautéed zucchini from the pan. Place your zucchini into a blender with 2 tablespoons of pistachios, 1 teaspoon of nutritional yeast, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 10 grams of fresh basil leaves, 2 tablespoons of water, then blend on medium speed until you have this creamy consistency. In the same pan that I sautéed the zucchini, we're going to add a bit of oil and then sauté our shiitake mushrooms. Sauté on medium-high heat until they're lightly golden. Season with some salt. Then remove from the pan and set aside. In a pot, boil some water for your pasta. Season with a generous amount of salt. Cook your pasta 1 minute less than the instructions. Reserve some pasta water that we're going to use later on. Once your pasta is cooked, strain out your pasta. In the same pan that we've used, pour in your pesto sauce as well as your pasta and 4 tablespoons of pasta water. Mix your pesto sauce into the pasta really well and let that cook for 1 minute. Look at how creamy that sauce is without using any cream. Plate your pasta. Top it off with the sautéed shiitake mushrooms. The creamy zucchini pesto is all done. Let's try our zucchini pesto. This is so creamy and so delicious. I'm not being biased, but this tastes like a pasta dish that you can get at a restaurant. It's that good. And these sautéed shiitake mushrooms just go so well with pesto. I think in general, mushrooms and pesto just go so well together. So I hope you enjoyed this zucchini pesto recipe, and let's move on to our soy sauce butter pasta. For this soy sauce garlic pasta, you're going to need 2 cloves of garlic sliced really thinly into paper thin slices. Then set aside your garlic slices. You'll also need a mix of mushrooms. Here I'm using 3 shiitake mushrooms and 3 cremini mushrooms. Remove the stalks. Then chop them into thin slices. You'll need 1 tablespoon of vegan butter. This is my favorite one. It's called Nuttalex Buttery and it tastes exactly like butter. In a pan or a pot, heat up your butter on medium-low heat. Once the butter is all melted, add in your sliced garlic. Sauté your garlic for a few minutes until it's golden brown. This infuses the butter with garlic, and this is what we're going to sauté our mushrooms in later on. Once it's golden brown, remove it from the pan. In the same pot on medium-low heat, add in your mushrooms. Sauté your mushrooms for about 4 minutes until it's soft and fully cooked through. In a different pot, boil some water for your pasta. Season with a good amount of salt. I usually put about 1.5 teaspoons of salt for 3 cups of water. Boil the pasta 1 minute less than the instructions. Collect some pasta water that we're going to use later on. Once your pasta is done, strain out your pasta. Add the pasta to the pot where you sautéed the mushrooms. Turn on the heat to medium-low with 2 tablespoons of pasta water with 2 teaspoons of Chinese soy sauce. If you're using Japanese soy sauce, you might need less because that is a bit more salty. Then add in your crispy garlic. Give it a good toss and let it cook until it's al dente. This is optional, but I'm garnishing with some toasted sesame seeds, Japanese seaweed flakes, as well as some fresh parsley. This is the soy sauce, garlic, buttery mushroom pasta all done. The pasta and the mushrooms are so buttery and garlicky. It's delicious. I really love it with the hint of seaweed and sesame seeds. I hope you all enjoyed those pasta dishes. I'm looking forward to making more pasta recipes because I think there's so many vegan pastas out there that are, I think, a little underrated, and I'd love to share it with you all. Like this video if you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.